everyone. Today I am returning to Joan Baez, this time with a live performance, live at BBC. It Ain't Me, Babe. And, well, I understand that this is a song by Bob Dylan, which originally appeared on his fourth album, Another Side of Bob Dylan. I feel like that should be Another Side of an Album. I haven't heard Bob Dylan's version, but today I'm going to be hearing Joan Baez's interpretation of that. And I understand it was among many Dylan songs recorded by her in the early years of her career. I guess this is my first time.
This is a protest song called No, 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 It Ain't Me, Babe. It's dedicated to all the married people in the audience. And all the people who are about to get married.
Okay.
I guess I'm anti-marriage. Go away from my window, leave at your own chosen speed. I'm not the one you want, babe. I'm not the one you need. You say you're looking for someone, never weak but always strong, to protect you and defend you, whether you are right or wrong. Someone to open each and every door, but it ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe. Go lightly.
Okay. A protest song that sounds like such an incredibly beautiful, I don't know, ode to somebody special. Her voice, the melody, the delicacy of the guitar. It's breathtaking to hear her sing it. And I find it so ironic that she is singing in this way, a song saying, "Go away from me, go away from me."
You're looking for, babe. Go lightly from the ledge, babe. Go lightly on the ground. I'm not the one you want, babe. I will only let you down. You say you're looking for someone who will promise never to part, someone to close his eyes for you, someone to close his heart, someone to die for you and more, but it ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe. Go melt back into the night, babe.
Okay, continuing my thought about the way she's singing this song and even the song itself, the style of the song itself. Maybe it's not simply ironic. I feel like what she's expressing is so much more than just saying, "Go away." Even the way she says, "I'm not the one you want, babe. It ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe." In other words, it is speaking to somebody very much loved and tenderly regarded. And you hear it in the music. You hear it in the lyrics, the expression of the lyrics. Go lightly from the ledge, babe. Go lightly on the ground. I'm not the one you want, babe. I will only let you down. And as much as she says maybe she's anti-marriage, okay, I don't know enough about her views in her life. But what I get from this song is that she's not anti-loving and anti-caring. In fact, this to me feels more like saying, I love you too much, and I know I'm not the right one for you, for what you want out of this relationship. I love you too much. And that is an utterly beautiful sentiment, I think. And it's not always an easy thing to do, you know, if you love somebody, and then of course you want to be with them, right? But if you really care for somebody and you really love somebody, and you know that in spite of the fact that they think they want you, you know that they're not going to be happy with who you are, that your worldviews, your way of relating to life and the world just aren't compatible. It's the most loving, kindest thing you can do to say no. And that to me is what I hear in this song. I think it's incredibly special and beautiful because that is how I feel it and that's how I hear it. Now, on a more technical level, I love the finger-picking pattern that she's doing on the guitar and the way it is supporting her voice. I don't play guitar, but if I ever play guitar, I want to learn how to do that.
Babe, it ain't me you're looking for, babe. Go melt back into the night, babe. Everything inside's made of stone. There's nothing here moving, and anyway I'm not alone. You say you're looking for someone to pick you up each time you fall, to gather flowers constantly and to come each time you call. A lover for your life and nothing more, but it ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe.
And I see in the audience here at the end, all the different, let's see if we can see, there. All the different audience, it's a very well-dressed, respectable, I'm sure, mostly married audience. So, quite an interesting setup there, but I love the song. I think it's utterly breathtaking. It could easily be sung with different lyrics, actually, and still be incredibly beautiful. So it's not a song that I feel like it relies on the lyrics for its musical strength. They stand very much on their own 2 feet, both sides of this coin. The lyrics on one hand, the song on the other. And, okay, so this was, I'm just reminding myself, I'd almost forgotten. She sang it so much like her own. I kind of forgot that it was a Bob Dylan song. It's an interesting piece of music too, as I'm thinking about why do I feel so attracted to it? Why does it sound so incredibly beautiful? To me, it's her voice and her handling of it. Her guitar, her singing, combined with the incredibly haunting, folk-like melodic quality of the music itself. And the lyrics as well. I mean, I think they pair really well. However, I'm going to say that it's interesting for me to try to unravel this and decide, why do I feel so attracted to it? Because the lyrics stand on their own 2 feet. The music stands on its own 2 feet. I feel like you could put different lyrics with this melody and it would still be breathtaking, at least the way she sings it. Now, as I said, I haven't heard Dylan's rendition of this. And now I feel like maybe I should go back and listen to it. I'm curious if I will get the same feeling with his very different vocal style and sound. But I think that the fact that she picked this up and sung it herself, she owns it. She owns it so beautifully. And I also like the way she's just so nonchalant and ordinary on stage. You know, she says that at the beginning, and then at the end, it's just a few simple acknowledgments of the crowd. There isn't this really star-like persona ego around her. And I like that. It feels so ordinary and so natural and so, I will say, so humble. So this is my first time hearing It Ain't Me, Babe. Not my first time hearing Joan Baez, but it was my first time seeing her sing. And it's another one where I thoroughly enjoyed the experience. So my first time hearing It Ain't Me, Babe, Joan Baez version, as you can see, I've instantly fallen in love with it. I think it's, as I said, breathtaking, gorgeous, beautiful, and I thoroughly enjoyed this first listen. I'll see you soon.